Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar, a pivotal figure in Roman history, expanded the Roman Republic through his military conquests and political reforms. His rise to power created numerous enemies among the Roman Senate, who feared his growing influence and potential to become a dictator. On March 15, 2044 BC, known as the Ides of March, Caesar was assassinated by a group of senators led by Brutus and Cassius. The conspirators stabbed him 23 times in the Senate House. Caesar's death precipitated the end of the Roman Republic and the rise of the Roman Empire under Augustus. Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, led the nation through the Civil War and worked to abolish slavery. His efforts culminated in the Emancipation Proclamation and the passage of the 13th Amendment. On April 14, 1865, Lincoln was shot by John Wilkes Booth, a Confederate sympathizer, while attending a play at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C. Lincoln's assassination shocked the nation and left a significant void in leadership during the critical Reconstruction era. Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary was heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne. His political stance favored a federalization of the empire, which threatened various nationalist groups within the empire. On June 28, 1914, Gavrilo Princip, a Bosnian Serb nationalist, assassinated Franz Ferdinand and his wife, Sophie, in Sarajevo. This event triggered a chain reaction leading to World War I, fundamentally altering the geopolitical landscape of the 20th century. Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi was a leader of the Indian independence movement against British rule, known for his philosophy of non-violent resistance. His efforts were instrumental in India gaining independence in 1947. On January 30, 1948, Nathuram Godse, a Hindu nationalist, assassinated Gandhi in New Delhi. Gandhi's death was a profound loss for India and the world, but his principles of non-violence and civil disobedience continued to inspire movements for justice and peace globally. John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy, the 35th President of the United States, was known for his charismatic leadership during a turbulent period marked by the Cold War, the Cuban Missile Crisis, and the Civil Rights Movement. On November 22, 1963, Kennedy was assassinated in Dallas, Texas, by Lee Harvey Oswald. The assassination led to widespread conspiracy theories and marked a pivotal moment in American history, significantly impacting the nation's political landscape and public trust. Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a leader of the American civil rights movement, advocating for racial equality and justice through non-violent protest. His efforts were crucial in the passage of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965. On April 4, 1968, King was assassinated by James Earl Ray in Memphis, Tennessee. King's death intensified the civil rights movement, leading to nationwide riots and a renewed focus on achieving his vision of equality. Robert F. Kennedy. Robert F. Kennedy, brother of John F. Kennedy, was a prominent political figure and senator known for his advocacy for civil rights, social justice, and opposition to the Vietnam War. On June 5, 1968, Kennedy was assassinated by Sirhan Sirhan, a Palestinian immigrant, in Los Angeles, California. His death marked another tragic loss for the Kennedy family and the nation, affecting the trajectory of American politics and social movements. Yitzhak Rabin. Yitzhak Rabin, the Prime Minister of Israel, was a key figure in the Israeli-Palestinian peace process, instrumental in the signing of the Oslo Accords. On November 4, 1995, Rabin was assassinated by Yigal Amir, a right-wing Israeli extremist, during a peace rally in Tel Aviv. Rabin's assassination disrupted the peace process and heightened tensions in the Middle East. Benazir Bhutto. Benazir Bhutto, the first woman to head a democratic government in a majority Muslim nation, served as Prime Minister of Pakistan. Her leadership and efforts to promote democracy made her a polarizing figure. On December 27, 2007, Bhutto was assassinated in a suicide bombing during a political rally in Rawalpindi. Her death plunged Pakistan into political chaos and instability, significantly impacting the country's political trajectory. Malcolm X. Malcolm X was a prominent African-American leader and activist who advocated for black empowerment and the promotion of Islam within the black community. His views evolved over time from separatism to advocating for racial unity and justice. On February 21, 1965, Malcolm X was assassinated by members of the Nation of Islam while giving a speech in New York City. His death left a lasting impact on the civil rights movement and the ongoing struggle for racial justice in America. Indira Gandhi. Indira Gandhi, the Prime Minister of India, was a powerful and controversial leader known for her centralization of power and significant political reforms. Her leadership faced significant opposition, especially from Sikh militants. On October 31, 1984, Gandhi was assassinated by her Sikh bodyguards in retaliation for Operation Blue Star, a military action against Sikh militants in the Golden Temple. Her death led to widespread anti-Sikh riots and significant political upheaval in India. Anwar Sadat, the President of Egypt, was known for his role in the Camp David Accords, which led to the Egypt-Israel peace treaty. His efforts towards peace earned him international acclaim, but also domestic opposition. On October 6, 1981, Sadat was assassinated by members of the Egyptian Islamic Jihad during a military parade in Cairo. His assassination impacted the region's politics and the peace process between Egypt and Israel. Harvey Milk. Harvey Milk was the first openly gay elected official in California, serving on the San Francisco Board of Supervisors. He was a champion for LGBTQ+ rights and social justice. On November 27, 1978, Milk was assassinated by Dan White, a disgruntled former city supervisor. Milk's assassination galvanized the LGBTQ+ community and propelled the movement for equal rights. Rafik Hariri. Rafik Hariri, the Prime Minister of Lebanon, played a significant role in rebuilding Lebanon after its civil war and was a leading figure in Lebanese politics. On February 14, 2005, Hariri was assassinated in a massive car bomb explosion in Beirut. His death led to political turmoil in Lebanon and the withdrawal of Syrian forces from the country. Patrice Lumumba. Patrice Lumumba, the first Prime Minister of the Democratic Republic of Congo, was a nationalist leader who fought for the country's independence from Belgian colonial rule. On January 17, 1961, Lumumba was assassinated under mysterious circumstances, allegedly involving both Belgian and American complicity. His death symbolized the struggle for African independence and the ongoing fight against neocolonialism.